Hey y'all, coming to you from the international headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was up to 2022 Pigeon Forge Rod Run, and I had the ScottieDTV Dirty Dozen up there. Those cars were on the front row, but they were not the only cars and trucks that were on the inside. This video here, I've got the other cars that were there. They were very cool too. Let's check them out. Good looking Ford truck. A bunch of nice stuff at the Pigeon Forge Rod Run. And you know me, I always shoot you straight. And so we had good weather for load in. We had a nice Thursday, beautiful Thursday. Then Friday and half a day on Saturday was terrible. Cold and rainy. 1,900 miles on that Mustang. I don't even know what that thing's worth. It'd blow your mind to know what it was worth. You'd never guess. When we were running around in the 80s and those things were everywhere, we'd never think they'd be worth what they're worth now. And that one with 1,900 miles on it, holy smokes. It'd break the bank. Pro Street Cobra, where else are you going to see one of those at? Pigeon Forge Rod Run. Anyways, the weather was terrible, but then when we loaded out on Saturday night, because that's when we leave is on Saturday night, the weather was fine. You know, dried up. It was still cold, but it wasn't raining anymore. The sun was up. Or sun was out. The sun was up. It'd been up, but the sun was out. We hadn't seen it for a day and a half, 2 days. So it drove a lot of people inside, and the nice thing is a big part of the Pigeon Forge Rod Run is inside the LeConte Center, so weather doesn't affect that. All these are the non-Dirty Dozen cars. You know, every year I invite 12 cars that I've shot and featured on the channel to be part of the ScottieDTV Dirty Dozen for the spring show, Pigeon Forge Rod Run, and we display those on the front row. So if you wonder why we hop around in the gap in it, it's because there's a separate video for those 12 cars. Good looking T-Bird. T-Birds are classy cool, especially those generation. Nice 61 bubble top. But yeah, anyways, bunch of nice cars and trucks on the inside. Outside, unfortunately, because of weather, there wasn't. There was vendors outside, and so it wasn't a complete washout. But you had to be motivated to be out there, and so the outside wasn't what we usually have. The strip obviously was happening like nothing was going on, like the weather was nothing, so that was all happening. There was thousands of cars up there. Very clean SS Nova, right? I think I've shot that in Columbus, maybe. Good guys. I think this thing went to Barrett Jackson auction. It was built for some reason. I think I shot a video of it. At least I hope I shot a video of it, because all I did was a walkthrough on that. And a real nice clean Tri-5 there. I like the red line tires. I like the gold V in the trunk. I think that's cool. Another one sitting next to it. And so with the 12 cars, I don't know, there was probably another 35, 36, 8, something like that. So, I don't know, probably 50, 60 cars. This one here, this 56 Ford pickup, I did shoot a feature on. That's Dan Duffy's buddy Dennis's truck. So I got a feature on that. That's not out yet. It will be coming soon. Good looking Chevelle, Pro Street type of car. And a lot of these cars I have in another video where they're driving out the back door, because I like to catch them as they're leaving. And I love the flame job on that car. That's me. That's the flames I love. You know, you hear about True Fire and all this and that. That's the flames I love. You know, you could have some blue in that, you know, crazy colors. And his Willys needs flames. Only thing that really needs that in a 32 can use flames too. It's an Anglia. You don't see very many of them. It's a Chevrolet Roadster pickup. You know, I don't know nothing but cool. It's a good looking truck. Very clean. Step side. I've never been a big fan of the step sides. I like the fleet sides better, but like a lot of things, it's not what I would do, but I'm glad other people do it because I still enjoy seeing the ones that I do. And it's not just custom cars. It's not just, you know, over the top, you know, type of stuff that comes to the Pigeon Forge Rod Run. A lot of this stuff is restored to a very high level. And of course, you have your pro touring, and you have your street rods, and you have everything. Trucks, cars. I don't remember if I've ever seen motorcycles. Not a lot of motorcycles, if there are any. Hurst GTO. And a good look at the trophies and the awards should you decide to attend the show. That's, you know, it's always first class, first rate. Everything is done to make sure that the people that attend and the people that participate have a good time. Bring in some celebrities. This year it was Courtney Hanson and Linda Vaughn. Hence, that's why the Hurst. I guess it should have been a Hurst Olds, but it was a Hurst Pontiac. That car is cool in that it is actually a platform swap. That's got a Hellcats platform underneath like a 71 Cuda body. Cool car. I love those generation Corvettes too. They're not that popular, but I dig them. I think they're one of the, I don't know, C1s, C2s. The C2s and the C3s are probably some of the sportiest, prettiest ones that I think there are. Good looking pickup truck. I like the two-tone on it. And if you follow the channel for a long time, I shot a war bonnet gold Camaro with black stripes out at a dude's house way back in the day. Well, same guy owns this truck. I'm gonna have to catch up with him and get a closer look at that truck. 72 Mustang, very, very clean. And like I said, there's another video showing most of these cars driving out the back door. So after you check them out on the walk by, it's always cool to hear them run and see them drive out under their own power. I dig that truck. Like that gray on it. I love that it's laying on the ground. Steel wheels. Dig it. Nice clean little Mustang. They got that late model, and I don't think there's a year limit to it. So, you know, if it's cool, that's what it's about. Bring it to the Pigeon Forge Rod Run. There's 2 events a year, a fall event and a spring spring event and a fall event. The spring event is where I do the Dirty Dozen at. The fall event, we don't have that, but we still have a big time show and a lot of nice stuff to come see. Either time is a great time of year to come to East Tennessee. Smoky Mountains is always a great place to hang out and have some fun with your friends and your family. That's the other thing, you can bring your family. There's so much to do within walking distance of the LeConte Center, so it's not just all about the car show. First generation Camaro, they had to throw one of those in, right? We got some Tri-5s, the usual suspects is what we call them. Cameo pickup truck, I dig those. You've always got a few of the usual suspects. Good looking truck, and it sounds good. I got that. They trailered it out, but I did get it running. That truck sounds really good. Yeah, and check that video out if you've not seen it yet. IROC autocross car. Metal Brothers had there at their booth. Nice clean car. David and Francisco both built themselves one. Very cool cars. Nice Corvette, good and clean. And of course we got the t-shirt booth in the background. Nice Ford truck on the way out the door. I hope you all have enjoyed the walkthrough of the 2022 Pigeon Forge Rod Run Spring Edition. See ya! Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.